No. It's a different experience. I arrived in Guayaquil. I got shocked.
At 16, Dasha became one of the youngest expats in Cuenca, but not by choice. While most teenagers are planning their future, she was forced to rebuild hers in a country where she doesn't even speak the language. For the first time, she's opening up about the real reason she had to come here and what it actually takes to start over at 16.
I'm Average Joe, YouTuber from Singapore and the US. Let's go!
At what age did you come to live in Cuenca?
16.
So what brought you from
Such a young
age, yeah?
Yeah, it's war.
When that happens, how did you feel?
Oh, terrible. My city started to put bombs on it.
So you actually felt that?
I evacuate quickly. You know, when you run from your country, it's not like simply traveling. You don't have any time to, prepare. Leave everything, family, friends, my school, everything. Yeah, it's complicated. And smile, not because it's funny, it's because my defense mechanism.
But thank God you managed to arrive here safely.
Safely when I leave Ukraine, because firstly I need to get from my city to west part of the Ukraine to travel into Poland. And from Poland to Amsterdam and to Cuenca.
When you first arrived here in Cuenca, what surprised?
No. It's a different experience because I arrived in Guayaquil. It's a costa beach area, completely different from like mountains area. And Cuenca I liked a lot. It's old town.
Yeah.
Very parecido.
It's like a paradise.
Yeah, my city in Ukrainian similar architecture. When I firstly arrived in Guayaquil, I got shocked by how it's loud, very loud. It's like 4 different speakers around me and people dancing and their live music also plus the speakers around. Very hot and very Humidity, yeah.
So you didn't really like Guayaquil then?
No, I don't like it. And I visited another city in the beach, Salinas. And, to rest in the beach and to swim, I don't like it. No.
Why Cuenca?
It's not me feeling like I'm home. Yeah. Because it's old town, similar to areas in my home city. So very calm. It's a lot more fresh, like cold here, and it's like for me it's cool.
So you don't like hot weather there?
No.
When you come to Cuenca, did it feel like home quickly, or
not quickly?
Take a slow process.
Slow process, yeah.
Like how many years? Was it hard for you?
Yeah, it's like 2 years. I don't like it. I like it Cuenca, but I don't like it. I am not in home. It's like war, adaptation. I don't understand people here. I don't know language here. Can't communicate. Don't have any friends. Now it's more time to feel happy here.
So mainly was the language barrier and the cultural differences because it makes you miss home.
Yeah. There are 2 types of architecture. It's like skyscrapers and architecture we get before World War II. When Nazis go to Soviet Union, they go from Poland and Ukraine and they destroyed a lot of good architecture. I feel like I got something.
Got robbed from.
Yeah, from me. And here I feel like it's this Ukraine if Second War don't even happen.
I see. You didn't have a choice, but as a young person, do you feel like...
Yeah, I feel a little bit separate. I visited like the club where we painting. It's called Centro Materno in historical part. Like all ladies here, 60 and off. And I'm unique, younger here. And every friend I met here, older than me. I don't have friends like my age. Even friends who speak Russian here, they are like 27 and off.
So was it easy for you to make friends here in Cuenca?
I had problems to make friends in Ukraine. I had like 1 close friends and 2 friends for mostly part of my life. Here it's more complicated. for me.
Where do you go and meet people here?
Ecuadorian friends I meet from family of my stepfather and where we study, like Jose. We are friends.
When you come to Cuenca, do you study like university?
No, I study in pre-universitario in Ukraine. I don't pass exam because, war, okay? And I study a little here and I get enough. From 1,000, I got 7, 4, and enough. Like median, it's like 600.
So are you looking to go to a university?
Yeah, I got problem because I'm here only with my mom, made it in Ukraine, and we don't have any salary to get education for me because it's very expensive here. And I thought my Ukrainian school got me a lot more knowledges than here. And I thought I will be studying in Ukraine. We will be go to university and spoke with rector. There are some sales for extranjeros. I'm like the only one Ukraine refugiado here who need to study, and I thought like the government can help me. But no, refugiada gets your benefits, but not in every part.
You mentioned that you're an artist.
Yeah.
How different is the art scene in Cuenca compared to Ukraine?
There's no qualified schools here who teach you art. Mostly I don't met people into art.
As an artist, what do you want to achieve here in Cuenca?
Yeah, I wanted to create safe space where we gonna share some ideas, thoughts, and it's need to get like commune here to develop like art thoughts here. Like, like Bauhaus, like study the Andy Warhol. A lot of artists came from this environment.
So going back to your life here in Cuenca, what does a normal week look like for you?
Oh, okay. I awake around 7 a.m. and get breakfast with my family because my mom usually awakes more temprano. I got my pills after I drink some coffee and don't do anything. Yeah, now it's like 3 weeks. I'm going to the gym. Yeah, it's cool. Every day, like 5 days in a week, I go gym. From New Year to this day, every day I played Silk Song, Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm very proud of myself that I'm playing so difficult games and got a lot of achievement. It's a game, yeah. I'm almost 1 month I'm playing this game and doing achievements. I complete Hollow Knight like 100%, and now I'm playing Silk Song and also wanna get 100%. It's like my goals. Video games, it's what touch me. Every Monday, 10 a.m. to 12, I went from my Centro Materno, where I painting. Also, I'm to make videos, TikToks about my paintings. Every 2 days, Tuesday, Thursday, I am clean my house with this vacuum and cook food, like my daily routine and week routine. Mostly time I'm watching YouTube videos, anime, reading manga, and playing video games.
That's a good life.
Yeah,
What part of life feels harder here?
mostly my life feels hard, not because around me, it's because what's deep inside me, because I'm very depression personality and I get diagnosis with depression like 3rd step. And I got anxious, yeah. And every day I am like overthinking.
You come here not from your own choice.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself staying in Cuenca for the long term, or are you thinking of living in other countries when you grow up?
In this mathematical equation, there is no like me, Cuenca, and war. In this equation, no war. I will visit Cuenca because my mom lives here before war. And I'll like to visit it. But, not for a long time, because I was born in the Nivel of the Mar. It's like 100 meters to sea level. And here it's like 2,600. For me, it's difficult here. First 3 years, It's hard to get to staircase. I get headache.
You have like high altitude.
Yeah, altitude, sickness.
Even now?
Yeah, even now. With time, it's get to me accustomed a little. But yeah, it's still, I got this sickness.
How do you make yourself feel better for your high altitude sickness?
Firstly, I got therapy and antidepressants mostly. And I start to get normal communication with people around. My mom, my stepfather. From my stepfather, I met other people, went to some activities like clubs, Centro Materno, cafes with my friends, parks, attractions, visited zoos, and started to get out from my house.
And that helps with your high altitude sickness?
Yeah, I will propaganda here the mental health. Everyone get to the therapy.
Do you have to take any special medicine to relieve your headaches or?
No, I started to get some pills to get symptoms off.
What would Cuenca need to do to attract more young people to come to Cuenca?
Less price to universities and then create some small communities, small businesses, cafes where young person can meet, work, museums, theaters. I think everything good in Cuenca. And some, works here for students because I'm a student and I don't get any works here because they don't want to get to the work extranjeros with bad Spanish. With traveling, everything good. But with live, Cuenca, it's like a city of the viejos. And I don't think this need to change.